Hello, Dilek. My name is Tenzin Celon, and I am a lecturer at the Dalai Lama Institute for Higher Education. I teach Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist psychology, and Buddhist epistemology. In my previous video, I discussed about the notion of mind. So today I am going to uh, talk about the uh, different ways of categorizing our mind and cognitions. So there are multiple classification systems. So first one is the uh, sevenfold typologies of our mind and cognitions. Then second one is the threefold divisions of cognitions and mind. And the third one is the twofold divisions of cognitions and mind. So today I'm not uh, able to explain all of them here, but I will talk about the twofold divisions of cognitions. So there are various twofold divisions of cognitions. The first one is the sense consciousness versus mental consciousness. It says Wangxie and Yixie in Tibetan language. Then the second one is conceptual versus non-conceptual consciousness, Tokpa and Togme Gisheba in Tibetan language. Then the third one is valid versus non-valid consciousness, Tsema Tang Tseming Gisheba in Tibetan language. Then the fourth one is the mistaken versus unmistaken cognitions, Tulshe and Matue Sheba in Tibetan language. Then the last one, mind and mental factor, the fifth one, Sem and Semjung in Tibetan language. So I'm going to speak about the first one, the sense consciousness versus mental consciousness, because I may not able to complete all of them here together. So when we speak about the sense consciousness versus mental consciousness, there are six different consciousness. The first one is the eye consciousness. The second is ear consciousness. Third is nose consciousness. Then the fourth is the tongue consciousness. The fifth is the body consciousness. Then the sixth is the mental consciousness. So first five consciousness, from eye consciousness to the body consciousness, they are all sense consciousness. The last one is the mental consciousness. So what is the differences between the sense consciousness and the mental consciousness? The sense consciousness, they arise from the physical sense faculty. It means, like, if I take an example of eye consciousness arises from the eye organs, and the ear consciousness, it arises from the ear organs. So all the sense consciousness, they have their own physical organs, but for the mental consciousness, it does not have any physical organs, but it arises from the mental sense faculties. So there are other differences between the sense consciousness and the mental consciousness. So if I give you an example, another one is that, when we go to the gardens, when we look at the multiple colors of the flowers, so the all different, like a full different colors of the flowers, it appears to our sense consciousness, our eye consciousness, as a single mass. So when our eye consciousness view all these multiple colors of the flowers, it does not analyze each flower separately. It take or it view the whole scene together. But our mental consciousness is different. It selects or it chooses one particular flowers. It focuses or it pay attentions on the one particular flowers. So our mental consciousness, it chooses the particular objects. So it is like our sense consciousness. It provides the visual data to our mind, and our mental consciousness, it begins to process it. Then another difference is, our sense consciousness, it engages with the present moment, but our mental consciousness, it uh, it 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 not only engage with the present moment, it experience the past, like we can remember or we can recall what we have done yesterday and what we did day before yesterday and last year. We can remember everything. And also, our mental consciousness, it experience a future, like we can plan for tomorrow, or we can plan that what we are going to do for our holiday in futures. So our mental consciousness, it not only engage with our present moment, it experience the past and future. So therefore, one could say that our mental consciousness is more powerful than the sense consciousness. So today, we are paying more attentions on our sense consciousness. So therefore, we are running after the physical comfort, which gives you the sensory pleasures in our life. And we completely neglect about our mind and mental states. So therefore, it doesn't matter, how much your body is fit. Uh, if there is no happiness, if your mind is not happy, then there is nothing in our life. So therefore, our mind is very important than our mental state is more important than our sense consciousness. So we have to do the practice of love and compassions. We have to improve our mental development. Then the last difference that I want to share here is that our sense consciousness, they are totally depending on the external objects. If I take an example of the eye consciousness, seeing the flowers, it does not arise if there is no flower there. But our mental consciousness, even uh, like even there is an absence of the external object in the present moment, but it can remember, it can recalls whatever we did yesterday and what we have done day before yesterday or last year. So therefore, our mental consciousness does not depend on the external objects. That's all. Thank you.